At the beginning of the month, SuperMario757 put a post up on the community tab asking somebody can make an intro that used some, copyright-free or royalty-free music. Some DM said, hey, you want me to just whip up something real quick? Just something fully original? And the answer I got back was an affirmative, so I whipped this up pretty quick. I'm going to do a track-by-track breakdown in a little bit, but I just wanted to show y'all first the composition of it. It's in the key of F. The beginning section of it is this F to F sus4 vamp. Sounds like this. And you got the lead doing this. Well, the bass does this. Once you hear that little, that was actually so rapid I had to do another track just for the, because I was already done that. And I couldn't get the timing because I wanted it to be a pretty quick. I wanted it to be consistent with the timing, not. But the chord progression for the main section of it is F, C, E flat, and then there's this, it's a B flat major chord, but it actually steps up to the suspended on the melody and the chord voicings itself. It's not like this. And so there, that last measure is F, C, B flat. Then it goes from an F major 7 to just an F. Oh, it goes to the octave. Oh no, shit. Excuse me. The melody is both consistent and improvised. It always begins with this. And this is an octave jump F, F, E flat, D, C, G, B flat. So it's effectively just messing about on the scales of the chords that are being played underneath it. And then kind of think around on the E flat scale before returning back to the. That kind of holds the whole thing together. So it can be pretty much anything. The drums are, well, everything is done using MIDI. Though all parts were played by hand, and crappily, there's a couple parts about it that have since crawled up my ass, but the intro's already made, so what you gonna do? I'm not gonna shoot tomorrow a DM like, hey, listen, have someone fix the intro with this new music. It's just slightly different, and no one's really gonna care. But I asked whenever I was doing the thing, I'd written the little tune thing I was gonna do, and I was like, here, what genre do you want it to be? Like, rock, jazz, synth?
Penis music.
I said, oh, electronic sounds cool. Let's go with that. So you've got... Everything was done with MIDI sound fonts. The bass sound is a Sega Genesis bass. It's similar to what you got with the X7, but comes from the Ultimate Mega Drive sound font. The chords, we've got like some sound from SGM version 2.01, as well as the really cool space chords type sound. It originates from a Korg synth from the 90s, but I ripped it from Mario Kart DS for the chord sounds. And then the lead it's actually the synth brass from Super Mario Kart on the SNES. But I think it turned out alright, and so now here's a track-by-track breakdown. You hear all the tracks individually. Actually, no, you'll hear like individual sections of the song, and then I'll just build it back up to the final.